Alright, folks, welcome back. Are you still with me? Am I still with you? Wow, I can't believe we actually are still here. Okay, where would we start off, Lord? Where were we going to start off? Why are we here on the 7th? Oh, yes. Okay, so here we are on March 7th. This is 3 days ago. Okay, these events take 3 days to get to from the sun to the earth. Okay, so that's why we're going back 3 days. I was doing this before and I forgot to do an update from 3 days ago, so we know what to expect tomorrow, the 10th. All right, so here we're at the 7th. You see our blast right here. Didn't really do too much of a report on this one because it wasn't. There's an object down there and this one up here. All right, so let's just start going through this one real quick. Okay, um, where was a good frame, Lord? All right, let's just go through the step by step then. All right, here comes emerging from here. All right, over here you can see here's something wrapped in plasma. Okay, next frame. Next frame. Okay, here's our round object. It has the plasma wrapping around it right here. You can see it right here on this instrument. Let me go in a little tighter for you folks. Alright, so right here is our object. And if we slide over, you can see it right here, okay? And that one was coming at us, alright? So was the lower object, alright? Let's see here. Let's back out just a little bit so I can access the thing. Alright, slide it down. Alright, there we go. So back up to our frame. Here's our object right here. And then it moves out. Boom, boom, boom. Taking a bunch of plasma with it, okay? Boom. As we go through, this is the very beginning, first 2 hours. Okay, we had these streaks go across here. Something went across the screen right here. Okay, barely, it's really faint on this side, but it's there. Here you can see a little bit better. Okay, so we had something streaking through there. Okay, then we have a little jet over here. Nothing too major. Small object. Another small object. These are the ones, these little ghostly ones. This one's heading towards us. It'll go south and in front of the Earth. So southern equator, in southern hemisphere, sorry. We'll see something tomorrow. Another object here. And then our big explosion. Boom. So this was late on the 7th. So late tomorrow afternoon, we'll start seeing effects. This will influence the storm that's hitting tomorrow. Okay, so let's go over here. No, he says go back. Go to stereo A, I guess, of the 7th. There we go. Sorry. Oh, that's right. That's right. That was this event. All right. We're going to pause it on this frame right here. If you guys remember, this event had the multiple objects right here. Okay. It almost had the two faces sharing the eye thing we did just the other day. Okay. Let me go back a frame. No, next. This frame, right? Well, right here you can kind of see these objects. Okay. And over here kind of look like a skull. All right. Let me back up the frame here. This is the one that had like the two-face image. An eye with the mouth, the nose. Then on the side of this face, it's sharing an eye with another eye right here. And there's a face on the side with the nose and brows and everything. So there's two faces sharing an eye right here in this image with these three objects causing this image. Possibly four with the mouth. You see what I'm saying? Okay. I'll leave that there. I'll get my fat hand out of the way. So eye, another eye, the nose and mouth of one face, sharing the eye with the other eye, the nose, the face right here. Okay, so this is what we're expecting to pass by tomorrow. Whatever spirit is going along with this might start influencing our planet. Okay, because these celestial events are spiritual in nature as well. There. That's about the best way I can put it, okay? So, tomorrow, watch out. This little character on the side of the face appears to have horns, okay? So, maybe not such a good influence hitting us tomorrow. All right, I'll be fighting real hard for you guys tomorrow. So where are we going now, Lord? We were gonna go to this next. No, we're gonna go to the forecast. There we go. Back to this forecast. This is extremely, extremely important. I don't know how how to inflectuate how important this is. The sense of urgency should be at a level from on a scale of 1 to 10. It should be a 200. Okay, it should be 200% urgency here. Okay, Lord, what were we doing with this? That's right. We were going. No, we were going. No, we were going. No. Yes. Here we go. All right. This is the site that I was telling you guys about before. This is the Pacific Northwest Weather Watch. That's what it was called. Weather Watch. And this gentleman here, Mike, I believe is his name, come over to his channel, subscribe to him. He's a really good weather reporter. He understands it very well, and he has better instrumentation than I have, okay? So I want you to come over here and watch his report. If you're on the West Coast, I want you to come over here. He put up a newer report than this. This was earlier today. This is our atmospheric river, okay? This is what I want to play a little bit of his video, and I want you to watch this atmospheric river, this warm front coming into California, okay? Then we have something that is unexplainable going out here. Weather going backwards and weather going forward in this blob. I don't know what to call it, but we're going to play this video, and I want you to listen to him carefully and closely. We're going to go to his updated warning for the West Coast because he'll put it into perspective for you.
California Weather Watch. Today is March 9th, and right now we are looking at the infrared satellite imagery here. You can see I've overlaid the air mass characteristics in the green. You can clearly see this warm subtropical atmospheric river starting to impact the state of California, that colder upper level trough with the purples and the reds shown here across Pacific Northwest. And this isn't going to be a one and done atmospheric river, guys, because this next stuff is out here across Pacific, and it's lining up to come at California as well. So you could be dealing with this with the potential for another and another following that one, even as we go through the extended forecast. We'll take a look at that coming up here in a few moments. Key takeaways for the storm here: there's going to be a lot of rainfall into the foothills where
Listen
there's snow
closely
on the ground, and there's going to be big snowmelt below 5,000 feet here. Some heavy wet snowfall onto the higher terrain above. So it's really going to impact some of the roof loading that's going on out there. Some big heavy wet snowfall on top of the huge amounts already on a lot of the structures there across some of the higher terrain. Now, looking at this, there is some wind potential as well. Probably going to get some gusts 50 plus, if I had to guess, across some of the Central Valley, the coastal areas, and of course across the higher terrain goes without saying. Some moderate impacts can be expected from that. That goes on through Friday afternoon. Similar here. This is the wind advisory showing there through 4 p.m. Friday, March 10th. Now, this is moderate flash flood potential or equivalent conditions here across Central California. And look at some of these just impressive precipitation amounts, 8+ inches. That's water equivalent here across some of the foothills coming. You're going to have a big risk of mud and rock slides, ponding, flooded roadways, and some of these storm drains are going to be blocked by snow and ice, and it's going to flow into people's homes, and it's going to be flowing down roads, instead of going into creek beds and rivers. So it's a pretty dynamic situation unfolding in front of us as we speak. This is the heavy snow potential here. You've got snow 2 to 8 feet. That's not 2 to 8 inches. That's 2 to 8 feet. And I know we're becoming numb to some of these huge snowfall amounts across the Sierra Nevada, but look at some of these wind gusts as well, up to 80 miles per hour here. And you can see the timeline there. Possible, impossible travel conditions are likely across a lot of the higher terrain here as we go through these storm systems. This is Caltrans District 3 showing how some of these roads are just plain.
Okay, listen to his description here of these walls on the side of the road.
Impassable here. I mean, where do you plow the snow off to? It becomes a one-lane road. Some of this slides back into the road, and you just can't even get down these roads. I mean, look at how steep some of the sides here are. Just incredible. Nice.
If you're in an area that has steep banks like this in the road in and out of your neighborhood, I would get out of there before you get trapped in your neighborhood. Or if there's an access or somewhere where you're a pinch point like this, find an alternative route, okay?
Pictures here. So you can see this excessive rainfall exists for a lot of Central California as well. It does include a lot of the cities here as well, so I'm showing that one. But you can see the freezing levels are going to be quite high here through today and tomorrow here, up towards 10,000 feet at times. And you can see this one through.
He said up to 10,000 feet at times. Remember how I was telling you every foot matters? 10,000 feet.
Friday night, you can see it showing below 9,000 feet. Some of this precipitation is going to be falling. A lot of the snow is going to absorb some of that, but that's just going to add to the weight on a lot of people's homes and structures out there as well. And then the additional heavy snowfall falling at higher elevations as well will do the same. This is looking at some of those risks. Some of the wind can blow the snow around on your roof out there. And then, you start to get some melting, and it's an uneven load on your roof. Some of these can fall off, and they've actually been known to kill people off some of the bigger homes. There's like little mini avalanches that can crush people as it comes down. And then you can imagine you get rainfall on top of that. You get some melting, and water. It does a really good job finding weaknesses in homes, and that can come into your house, and you don't have the ability to get up on that roof to clear it. So just have that heads up out there. Try to clear your roofs off. You still have a little bit more time before the storm comes in here. Another great picture. I believe this is Caltrans District 3 as well. As you can see, just some of the huge amounts of snowfall on some of the structures out there. And so, yeah, clear off those storm drains as well if you get that chance. Now, as per most of the winter and early spring here, California is going to look like a fruitcake here with all these incredible colors going on. From we've had blizzard warnings, winter storm warnings, watches, winter weather advisories, flood warnings, watches, wind advisories, all kinds of stuff across the state. And today and on and through this weekend and next week is going to be nothing different, with very impactful storms rolling in here. 1 through 3 overall winter storm impacts here are going to be extreme across the higher terrain. This is going to be the NAM3 cam. I just sped it all the way ahead here, and you can see the big wind gusts coming in here. Actually, let me back up a little bit here. So you can see that coming in this afternoon and this evening across some of Central California and the higher terrain. The coastal area is a little bit earlier there, but some big gusts coming across the region all the way through northern Nevada as well, and southern Oregon also. Now, this is looking at precipitable water. This is the European. This is hot off the press, is the 12Z. So I'm going to update that and make sure we have all the data.
Real quick, and then we'll move on to another one.
Look at this atmospheric river, this subtropical air mass moving over the state here, going an hour at a time here, and you can just really see that training over the state of California. Not good, folks. There's going to be some huge impacts out there and some pretty extreme flooding locally from this. And you can see this kind of subtropical air mass hangs out a bit here as we go on in through the weekend, and then watch what's coming next week. You can see another atmospheric river coming in here on the day Monday. I mean, look at this next one, kind of sinister looking there. Hopefully,
kind of sinister looking. This is going to kill people, all right? That's why I said evacuate this area if you can, all right? Because you're going to get back to back to back to back to back. There will be just a brief little, break to recover, but that's to come up for air and to hold your breath and go under again, okay? I cannot impress how important this is. I want to come back to his channel. All right, this is Pacific Northwest Weather Watch, okay? Here's his latest update. This is, 4 hours old, and we're going to take a little chunk out of this one for educational purposes.
Greetings, travelers. The Wander card from Credit One Bank bestows points for all night journeys except...
You won't need that
Checks
much
in.
longer.
I'm going to give away the one other station to somebody in the chat right now. Or tonight, anyway.
All right, here we go.
Let's see if I get any of my moderators in here right now also.
What's going on?
It's been a crazy day with that. California is just
all right, here we go.
The gun here. You guys have probably heard about what's going on down there. Atmospheric river is just bearing down. Pretty crazy rainfall outlook. Some strong wording in here too. They're talking about return interval of 1 in 100 years here, or 1% chance of each for this kind of atmospheric river type setup here, once in 100 years. I saw some of that in the earlier discussion here.
Did you hear what he just said? A 1 in 100 year event. Okay, the chances are, 1 in 100 of an event like this. Okay, we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly in a row chances out of 100. Okay, so we're having 4 events out of 400 years back to back to back to back to back. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, get out of there, hold on, prepare, do what you got to do. We're going to let this man finish up.
Pretty dynamic setup down there. I mean, if you get that kind of snowfall, you're really setting the stage for some high-level flooding out there. If you melt a lot of that snowpack,
10,000 feet
bring
below,
an atmospheric river in there, then you're talking, the high-level stuff, the catastrophic flooding, if it lines up right. And we got more weather systems coming in here that are pretty warm as well, so this is not going to be a one-and-done type thing here.
What?
Day 3, there's nothing up for it. This is not going to be a one-and-done type thing here. Day 3, there's nothing as well, so this is not going to be a one-and-done type thing here. Day 3, there's nothing up for it right now, but there probably will be for day 4 or day 5. Thanks, everybody. I see the kind comments coming in here. 40-plus mile-per-hour gusts out there. Winds ripping. Ashford, Renton Highlands getting gusts. Sonora, California here. Santa Cruz Mountains. Yeah, you guys are probably going to be getting that rainfall action big time here.
All right, here he goes. All right, watch this.
Oh, this is not day. There's day 2 there. You guys can see the high risk across California.
That's day 2.
There's some nice east winds rolling out there. It's kind of dry out there. It was not bad.
Okay, let's work.
12 feet of snow at Homewood.
Yep.
Lots of rain in Sonora. Reading getting some snow there. 180 people in the chat. Here's Garrett.
All right, come on, get to this part.
Nightmare wind forecast in the gorge tonight to tomorrow morning. Yeah, so it's not. It didn't look like a huge high wind event here, but it's probably right on the cusp there. It looks like for some decent winds coming through the gorge, but not too high. So yeah, maybe it's kind of a there as well.
Okay, here we go. Thank
This
you
is
for
the
like.
recent European model here for California. And again, a lot of the melting snow below 5,000 feet or so is going to be a really huge issue here. And then you can see the second storm right there. Nope, it's not up yet. It's not up. It doesn't come in this run yet. I'm on the 18Z, I forgot.
Okay, that's the latest data right there. All right, that's before the next storm that was even more intense than this one. Okay. So come over to this guy, Pacific Northwest Weather Watch, okay, and watch his whole video if you want. He goes into great detail, all right? I just need to give you guys these little tidbits, all right? Where are we going next? Another channel that you guys need to kind of follow too is When the Earth is Angry. Okay, that's where I get a lot of these other clips and stuff from. And you click on videos here, and if you go back into their archive, for years and years and years, they have been showing you nothing but sign after sign after sign. Ooh, speaking of signs, did you guys see the cloud that was like this that was over Hawaii? So last time this was a warning sign. So there was a very similar cloud like this over Hawaii the other day. And so watch out for some kind of activity around Hawaii. Anyways, this channel, it just has so much and it goes back years. Their archive is just years and years and years of sign after sign after sign after sign after. Look at this face in the volcano. You see this face in the smoke in the volcano? You guys want to see more about that? Come over to this channel, subscribe, and scroll down to this and watch this, okay? All this kinds of crazy stuff are going on, and it's been going on for years. It just hasn't been making the headline news. Year after volcano after volcano after flood after just. All right? So, come over to this channel for your real information that you won't see on the mainstream media. Okay? Now, what else were we doing, Lord? We were going to this. No, we were going to this. No, we were going to. Where were we going? We already did forecast. No, I do not want to look at that again. Oh, we're going right here? Yeah, there we go. My bad. I'm not listening properly. Yes, this is where we want to go. Okay, this is that channel. This is When the Earth is Angry, okay? This is their latest little short of the events that are going on around the world. So we're going to play this now. Watch closely. And check off your list. Snow in London. Fires in Australia. Crazy rain in New York City. Volcanoes going off at Puebla, Mexico.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Look at this. Well, hail in Oregon. Or snow, or whatever. This is Cordoba, Argentina. Yeah, this is right by me.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Look how high this wall of snow is as he's walking down the stairs. Where are you supposed to toss the snow? Up on top of this? You know, over here? Look how deep this is. And now we're going to have rain turn all this into slush. And it's all going to come flowing downhill.
Manisha, guys. Thank you.
Okay?
Something incredible happened in the American version of the TV show Got Talent. In fact, this artist that you can see here has a talent that is absolutely exceptional, except the judges will see that it's taking a while, and especially one judge in particular thought that it was taking a long time, and the guy had no talent, except you will see he will do something incredible, and it will entirely change his drawing. But to do that, he needs time to make the base of the drawing, and the impatient judges will start one by one under the pressure of the mean judge, start to press their buzzers. And where this is entirely mean is that the judge will even push the other judges to press their buzzers like, okay guys, stop annoying us. What he's doing isn't interesting, get a move on. And unfortunately, one by one the judges will press their buzzers. The girl kept on drawing, and after a couple seconds, she flipped her drawing and did something incredible, which will make this drawing beautiful. And in that instant, boom, the judges are shocked, and they're even all disgusted to have pressed their buzzers, because they even wanted to take her. Something incredible happened in the American version of the TV show Got.
Virginia Democrat.
You had mentioned that.
Hey, let's pull the train out of here. Get the train out of here.
This mud puddle is moving on its own, going across the desert at 20 feet per year. No one has ever witnessed this happen ever before. It's baffling scientists. This moving mud puddle has been threatening a bunch of critical infrastructure. There it is. The world's first mud spring ever documented to move. Because by June of 2018, the mud spring had moved dangerously close to the railroad tracks, so Union Pacific installed a 140-foot wide sheet pile wall to try and block the mud puddle, and they dug it down to the insane depth of a 5-story building. And then, on the morning of October 3rd, engineers on site heard a loud crack.
Hey, let's pull the train out of here. Get the train out of here.
This just happened here in the last 5 minutes, and this whole area just collapsed.
It's cracking right here. We're still losing it.
The mud spring had jumped.
All right. So I saw some questions coming up in the chat. I think we're almost done here, and then we're going to do a Q&A session. So we'll go back through the questions that you asked, and we'll do a Q&A session, okay? So just bear with me. I think we're almost done here. What was
David Booth was sitting in front of his television, unable to believe what he was seeing. It was an unnerving scene, as he had already predicted the disaster, but just couldn't narrow it down. For 10 nights in a row in 1979,
10
David
nights in a
Booth
row?
had the same nightmare. He was deep asleep as he witnessed a jetliner veer off a runway, flip completely over, and then burst into flames. Booth felt required to inform the FAA about his dreams. Officials listened to what he had to say and concluded that he was having thoughts about a Boeing 727 or a DC-10 plane. On May 24th, David Booth had his last nightmare, and little did he know that disaster was right around the corner.
On the
American
24th?
Airlines DC-10 Flight 191 crashed just a few moments after takeoff from O'Hare Airport in Chicago. One of the plane's engines failed, resulting in an imbalance. The plane flipped on the runway, bursting into flames, and all 273 passengers aboard died.
Think that was it, Lord?
You need to see this while.
Yeah, that was it.
David Booth.
All right, so now we are going to. What are we doing, Lord? The light screen? Oh, that's right. Okay, we're going to. All right, do some Q&A here. Let's see if I can get this. Ooh, that's too big. A little bit. Give you guys something to look at here while we start doing this. How do we flip this? It goes like that. Alright. Something kind of like that. I need to lift up the camera a little bit. Dang, it's not going to get it all. Dang it. Alright, well, there's that. Something to look at as we start answering questions here. Let me gather my stuff up here. This is a chart of emotions that I made here. And, is it coming through the camera? It's backwards and upside down. There we go. Can you read all of them? Yeah, there we go. About as good as it's gonna get. Oh, I know what I can do. All right. Nope. All right. Anyways, I was trying to get this propped up so you could see this whole chart of emotions here. That's probably pretty good. We can, if you have questions, we can answer them. All right. So let me, somebody just pop up the chat, put anything in the chat so I can scroll it, please. Or ask your question. Oh, the question was from Sweet Savory, I believe, about a tsunami coming off the sun. Yes, that is very possible because the latest activity that we've been seeing causing these weird CMEs and stuff. You saw the X-ray flux and the sun having heart attacks, okay? That's basically what it looks like. It looks to me like the sun is having heart attacks because that's what's happening to me. And I have a feeling, since if that's happening to me daily and it corresponds with the chart that we saw, that, yeah, we're probably going to see some kind of solar tsunami here. The bigger the object that passes by, it could possibly, rip a huge CME off that would send it our way, that would be just like a solar tsunami. The sun's core is grinding in its shell and slowing the sun's core down. Now, stop and think, what happens when the Earth's core stops in its shell? Our magnetic field drops, right? Well, if the core of the sun stopped in its shell, what would happen to the electromagnetic field of the sun? It would drop. Well, what is the electromagnetic field of the sun? It's the corona. It's the glowing part, the heat part of the sun. Is all electromagnetically driven, okay? So, if we have the core of the sun stop rotating inside of its shell and that dynamo slows down and stops or weakens and drops, you could see a electrostatic discharge, a static discharge in the form of a lightning bolt of huge proportions. I mean, it would strike whatever electromagnetic opposite polarity would be at the other end, which would be the Earth. So the lightning could strike, you could literally see plasma in the form of lightning striking from the surface of the sun, from the corona of the sun, and having an electrostatic discharge that would connect to the Earth, and we would get a quite a jolt. Okay, so that answers that kind of question. Now, could somebody pop up the chat? Just put a thumbs up or whatever so I can scroll the chat, please. If anybody's still there listening with me. If not, might be a slight delay or something. Can somebody just... There we go. All right, here it comes. Thank you. Oh, man, and yes. Okay. So the question was from Sweet and Savory, yes, about the tsunami. Mud monster, yes, a comment about that mud puddle. That is the undermining of our crust, okay? These are sinkholes that'll fill up with water. Salt water is actually down below and will come in and intrude in that, and you're going to start seeing saltwater intrusion in places that you never thought of. Brian, I cannot remember if I saw this or dreamed it, a tsunami from the sun. Yes, you may have dreamed it because a lot of dreams are prophetic. They mean something. They're not just stupid little dreams. We've been getting hail bursts for 2 weeks, for a week or two, says somebody, Sage of Sindon. Wow, yeah, a lot of wows in there. Category 13, Cap 13, get and stay close to God. I used to live in Santa Cruz Mountains. Cool. That looks like a cool channel. Yeah, all the cool channels, man. Everything is going down at once right now. I wait to send something for Charlie. Okay, so you guys are chatting amongst each other. Somebody smash the like. Thank you. All this moisture and weight is so much weight. Watch out for a huge earthquake as well. Yes, very good. You guys are catching on. That weight will cause shifting of the crust. If there's weakness underneath, it will cause the crust to crumble underneath and you'll have sinkholes. Okay, so let's see. Yes, see this? What town you got? Okay, you're talking amongst yourselves. Okay, cool. All right, until another question pops up, I'm going to start explaining this emotion chart that I've made here. Part of it's upside down right there, but that's okay. 90% of it is right side up. Okay, here's our core feelings: anger, fear, surprise, happy, sad, and disgust. All right, off of each one come sub feelings, sub emotions that cause other emotions that are around the edge. Okay, let's take anger for instance. Okay, anger is the root emotion. It causes you to be critical, distant, frustrated, aggressive, mad, hateful, threatening, and hurt. Okay? Now, off of critical comes skeptical and sarcastic. Okay? Off of distant come withdrawn and suspicious. Off of frustrated come infuriated and irritated. Okay? If you're aggressive, you're provoked and you're hostile. If you're mad, you're enraged and furious. It's upside down, but I can read upside down. If you're hateful, you're violent and restless. No, what does it say? Resentful. Sorry, my bad. If you're threatened, you're jealous and insecure. If you're hurt, you're devastated and embarrassed. Okay? So, if you guys want, you can take a freeze frame of this and zoom in on it and dissect your feelings, okay? That's why I kind of made this, is so you guys can dissect your feelings and know what to look for and stuff. All right. So we got the chart sitting like that for a minute. You guys could like pause there, zoom in. I'm also going to rotate it so you could pause and zoom in there. We'll rotate it again so you can pause and zoom in there for people that can't read backwards or upside down. And then I believe there's one more angle, this one. And nope, that's all upside down there. Okay. What? Yeah, that's all upside down. Okay, so we got most of it covered there. Let's go back to this. And we'll just kind of leave that there for you guys to study and think about while we answer questions. Would you like to know? Ooh, Betsy came to life. That was weird. That computer is haunted, man. That thing's got a mind of its own, man. I'm afraid of that computer. But it's got some good stuff stuck in it. Oh, wow. Here, surprise. I love this. If you're startled, you're shocked and dismayed. If you're confused, well, you're delusioned and perplexed. If you're amazed, you're astonished and in awe. If you're excited, you're eager and energetic. All that is surprise, okay? Here's the hardest one for man is fear, okay? And we're going to shine a light a little more on the fear, okay? We have humiliated, rejected, submissive, insecure, anxious, and scared. If you're humiliated, you feel ridiculed because you're disrespected. If you feel rejected, it's because you feel alienated and inadequate. If you're submissive, it's because you feel insignificant and worthless. If you're insecure, you have feelings of inferiority. You're inferior or you feel inadequate, okay? These are all things to help you digest and work on yourself, okay? Anxious, I'm anxious all the time. Why? Because I'm worried and I'm overwhelmed. Scared? Yes, I'm scared too, all right? This is not easy for me. I'm still a man with paranormal activity that is just terrifying. It's terrified and frightened. So I'm scared, and that's part of the fear. And I have to face my fears, okay? Just like you're going to have to face your fears, okay? No matter how much they disgust you and how awful or how much you want to avoid it, if you're disappointed, you're going to have to deal with these feelings, all right? Now, something I kind of got to confess to you guys here. How do I do this, Lord? Confess. Okay. I feel all of these emotions intensified 1,000 times more than you guys experience. All of them 1,000 times, all at once, constantly, every second of every day. Okay? This is the whole human. Okay? This is the whole soul. Yes, Kitty, I know. I'm in the middle of something. Ow, go with that if you don't want to hear it. Ow. All right, sorry. Fell there. All right, so anyways, you guys can look at that. And now, something that's important is all this started happening to me back in September 10th of 2017, just prior to the Revelation 12 star alignment. Then, like 12, 13 days after that, Mary and Angel started showing up in my garage. And I think I've explained a lot of that stuff to you. So we are actually witnessing Revelation unfolding. Okay? And it's going to push you. It's going to push you hard. It's going to make we're going to see who's a man and who isn't, who's got it and who doesn't, when the tough gets going, when the going gets tough, do the tough get going? Are you the tough? Are you going to get going, or are you just going to cave? Okay? And that's why I'm putting this chart up now, okay? Because now it's just so important that you guys understand your emotions how you're going to react and how to deal with it, okay? The opposites also work opposing. If how was I going to do this? If you're angry and you're mad, then you need to work on happy, all right? Which you need to be, where's thankful and stuff like that. Where'd I put that? Anyways, you need to practice the opposite of the surprises and stuff. If you're feeling disgusted, it's because you're surprised and confused. If you're feeling sad, it's because there's fear that you're dealing with, okay? So hopefully this chart will, how do I say it, Lord? Hopefully this chart will help you understand yourselves, okay? All right, so somebody bust out a good question, because I know you guys got tons of questions, so don't be shy. I don't bite, all right? I'm a nice guy, actually. I try to be. I try to work my chart as thoroughly as I can, okay? Nope, nobody's perfect, but you can reach perfection by understanding this whole chart, okay? What else did I want to talk about, Lord? Understanding the chart. What about a thoroughly? He says he wants you to understand this chart thoroughly. So, like I said, take a screenshot of it. You can print it up. You can make your own poster out of it or something if you so desire. Let me try to get one more good shot of it to where you guys can make a poster out of it or something. Get it nice and flat for you. Maybe you can get a good shot. No, I'm not doing a good job, am I? All right. Well, at least we rotated it so you could see them all, okay? And I do all kinds of different reporting on this and that, and some of you might find this boring, but hey, it's got to be done. It's got to be done now because you guys are going to face some, how do I put this? Some biblical apocalyptic stuff that is going to be emotionally taxing, okay? And that's where people are being tested. It's a test of your character. How well are you gonna cave, or are you gonna stand strong and help your neighbor? Are you gonna steal from your neighbor and kill him for his food, or are you gonna go over there and rescue that family and trade your different things that you have, electricity for food, water for batteries, whatever you're going to have to do, okay? And then you're going to be needing this chart during those times, okay? That's why I'm putting this up here, and I pray that the intelligent people, the smart people, the chosen will see what I've done here and appreciate my hard work, and then print this up for themselves for use later. It can be used on kids for your problems with them. It can be used on adult kids, if you know what I'm saying. This is how we fix our political system. This is how we fix everything, okay, you guys? It's all spiritual, and here is the spiritual bullseye that I've made for you, okay? What else did I want to do, Lord? Oh, yeah. Why not? Okay, so we're taking the boring old chart down now. Hopefully you guys understood what I'm trying to do there. And what? Whoa, cowboy. What happened there? Oh, that's right. We had to make an adjustment. All right, readjustment. Attitude adjustment there. Okay, so how are we going to do this, Lord? Oh, you wanted to go. Oh, I get it. Sorry. Maybe someday you guys will hear from the Lord and understand when He's talking to you. It's amazing. It's amazing what you guys are missing out on if you just believe. Absolutely amazing. So pause, he says. No, let that go to. Whoopsie. Pause. What'd you say? Go back? I'm trying to. It won't get me. There it goes. All right, so pause that. Then what? Oh, yeah. We're doing. Say again? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yeah, the Earth core stopped. West Coast update. What are we doing? Where are you taking me? Hang on, hang on, hang on. He's taking us somewhere. Hold on. Please let the computer work. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. I think I know where we're going with this. Uh-huh. Come on, let me type. Really? I know. Wow. Something's fighting it. Hang on, folks. There we go. There we go. There we go. What is not letting me? That's what I thought you were doing. Oh. got interrupted by the ad. That's why. He wanted it just right. Yep, he wanted it just right. That's what it was. The ad. Train accidents, you guys. How about all the train accidents? Watch out, they're gonna bomb the bridges, trap you in the cities. Superman to the rescue. Blowing up the Terminator shop. Bye, Cyberdyne. Bye, LA. Watch out for the giants coming out. And weird giant creatures. Fissures in the ground, tearing the ground apart. This is what fissures do. You might want to get out of Dodge just in the nick of time. These are the fissures. This is what it'll look like. Okay? I think you guys... Oh, wait. Wait. I guess she wants me to continue on? Never went this far. Oh my God. Look at everything getting sucked up into the air, you guys. When these things come by with a strong magnetic pull. Oh, and then these guys are going to... Oh my God. Oh my... No way. There's me. Huh? Run! Wow. No way. Badass, dude. I love you, Lord. Oh, the nuclear site's collapsing too. Oh no, yeah, nuclear sites. Planes crashing. What the fuck? Oh my God. Wow. No way. Oh. There's the lightning. First responders, watch out. Oh my God. Wow, it's continuing. Oh, I guess that was it. Oh no, it's ad. Oh, we missed the music. Get your ad out of there. Guess he's trying to sync it up or something. Oh, dude, did you see those angels? Wow. No way. like even the mountains won't be safe. No way. Oh my God. Oh, no way. What the hell is that? What is that, you guys? I've never seen that before. What the? Oh, I know. No way. He's showing me. Oh my God, he's showing me. Wow. That's how a lot of stuff was formed, you guys. I don't believe what I'm seeing, you guys. Well, I do. You guys are here with me watching this. That's a Three Gorges Dam, I think. Oh, tornadoes too. Wow. Do I stop now? Guess we're still going. I can't stop it. What's going on here? Why is it doing this? Come on, skip these ads, dude. What are you doing? Why won't it stop? Stop the music. What is going on? Ah. Better. I can't believe this is happening. Wow. Go, God, go. Is this coming in focus? What are you doing? What's going on? What's happening? My computer's out of control. Oh my God. computer's not responding at all, dude. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I've seen that guy before. Guess the Lord had something else to say tonight. I hope I don't lose my channel because of this. Oh my God. Just destroying the neighborhoods. Oh. Experiencing interruptions. Find out why. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, what? Oh, my. Where is this coming from? Oh, no. What the fuck? Oh, what? Oh, dinosaurs? What? Mechanical dinosaurs? Wow. This is intense. Oh. Oh, that's Sauron falling. The eye is falling. Wow. What is that? What? Wow. Avatar? Wow, that plays a part too, huh? Oh well, if I lose my channel, I guess this is the last video or something. Hope I don't lose my channel because of this. Oh my God. What the? Oh! What is it doing now? What's it doing now? Thanks, Hayden. Wow, look at this, you guys. What the hell? Whoa. I've seen that thing before. Whoa! Uh-oh. That's what I feel like every day. Oh my god, they're depicting my shit. It's worth it all, dude. Wow. The dude who witnessed the airplane crash. I guess that was it. Wow. What? God, please don't cut this stream. This is so important, you guys. If you guys at YouTube or whatever agency is listening, do not cut the stream. If you understand what's happening right now, do not cut the stream. Wow. What is happening? Alright, you guys are front row seat for a paranormal experience, you guys. I hope you guys are recording this. Stay away from the bridges. Wow. Wow. Oh. What the fuck? What? Circle backwards. What's happening? How is it doing this? It won't stop. Just won't stop. Now I got to stop. Let's go to. So we finally stopped. Continue watching. Yeah.
I think an ad is coming.
I like ads.
I like ads.
Wow. Guess we're not done. Wow. Wow, look at that. Columns of fire. Cool. Stop. Stop. We're playing it again? This is different. Alright, folks, I think that's all I can handle, dude. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I need to go pray for a while. I love you all. Until my next video. Bye. God bless you all. I'll be back.